Hello family, today we're making a review on EGOISTE from Chanel, and a subscriber asked me to make this review based upon this cologne solely. It's a very manly cologne, guys, and I'm going to let you know exactly how I feel, but we're going to get into the notes first. Woody, warm spices, cinnamon, rose, tobacco, sweet, powdery, aromatic, floral, and balsamic. And I would have to say that for the first time, I feel Fragrantica is correct. But what I would say is you're going to get a lot of warm spices, cinnamon, rose, tobacco, sweet, and powdery in the beginning. And it's really pumping off my skin. This is going to really go off your skin for a good, like I would say, hour and a half. Remember, applying your clothes so it can last all day. Now, the perfume pyramid. The top notes: Brazilian rosewood, coriander, mahogany, Sicilian maridin. Middle notes: cinnamon, Damascus rose, carnations. Base notes: sandalwood, tobacco, vanilla, leather, amber, and ambrette. Now, here's what I have to say about this cologne that I truly enjoy wearing. I'm not going to say it's a masterpiece because, it's kind of like I leave that for real certain things. But man, this is so good. If you're into manly colognes, I'm not going to say this is a panty dropper. Definitely good for the work scent. You get the tobacco. It's just a beautiful composition. I say I get about good 7 to 8 hours longevity on my skin. I spray my clothes just to make sure it stays there. Because remember, this is an eau de toilette. At the same time, if you're looking for a manly rose fragrance, because you're gonna get that rose, guys, but it has a lot of tools in the shed. And what I mean by that is that you got vanilla, you got sandalwood, you got amber, you got orange, you got so many things in this one fragrance. That it's coming out all at once. It's a wonderful composition. You just kind of have to like rose. And on the dry down, for me, it turns into a nice dry rose, like sexy. The tobacco, the vanilla, the powderiness, the warm spices. It's here, guys. It's really good. Now, obviously, the problem with people don't talk about this anymore because this is the current formulation, and they're used to when this first dropped. Like for example, I'll give you another good Chanel. Let's go into the to the back room right here. Let me pick this up, guys. Now, this is another one that they do speak about, but again, this is the new formulation, so it gets a little hated on, but this does work well. And the reason why I mention that fragrance, because this is kind of how this gets treated. This gets treated like this because obviously it's not from the beginning. It's not the original formulation, But probably the original formulation had guidelines that they can't comply with now. So this is the version we have today. And what I would say, if you like a manly rose that's dry, that's powdery, has tobacco, has vanilla, sandalwood. This is a great composition, guys. Chanel did really well here. Again, I'm not going to say this is a panty dropper. I'm going to say this is more of I want my respect, and this is why it's good for the office. Where, believe me, when a girl smells this on you a couple times, they're going to like it. But not lady killer, but it's very good for the office. It's a good office scent, guys, where it's a respectable scent. You're going to walk into rooms, get your respect, walk into situations and get your respect with this one. I love wearing it, but I would say you're going to have to like rose. If you like a manly rose, And I'm going to tell you guys something. Don't be afraid of rose. Rose fragrances are really good. I'm not saying to wear no female rose fragrance. I'm saying in a manly manner. This is great. You know, to me, this is high up on my list of my fragrances. I give this at least an 8. The lowest score I would give this a 7.5. Projection, like I said, good hour and a half. You're going to get the sillage. If you spray your clothes, guys, spray your clothes, going to stick to you more. Everybody's skin is different, so this could last longer on others and others. But for me, I get a good 7 to 8 hours. Spray your clothes so it lasts a full workday. You know, this does cost $100. And if you're into dry, even if you're into rose and you're into a dry rose with a tobacco in the background, man, this is really good, guys. Vanilla, tobacco, sandalwood, warm spices is in there. Ooh, it's so good, guys. Like I said, I like it, but you got to be into rose. And this turned into a nice dry rose. So, family, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Praise to the Most High. Health is true wealth. And we out of here. One love.